They are. They absolutely are, man. I mean, I have to be 100% honest with you though. I do have a Sweet Effects mod on right now, just to change the graphics a little bit. It makes them look more HD than they truly are on the base game. It just gives more definition to everything. Everything has a little bit more details on it. But it's totally legal. I'm not, I'm not cheating or anything. I'm not doing anything against the rules of the game or whatever. It's just like a graphical overlay that changes the contrast and a bunch of other stuff like the shadows and things. I could, I'll explain that in the video that I make about my UI, because the UI is unique to me too. Like, well, unique to me. Obviously, it's not. Some people can have the same UI as I do, but if you watch another streamer, they probably won't have exactly the same UI that I do, because it depends on what mod you install and stuff. Show you animations of the game, and then people who see it actually think the features shown in the animation would be added to the game when they play it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. A lot of games are actually like that, and I hate it. Trust me, man. Trust me, man. I make a game for a living, and I hate that kind of stuff. I never played Legacy of Discord. I don't even know what that is. Wait, there was a quest there? Wait, hold on. There was? Oh no! There she... No, that's not it. That's a scorpion. That I can skin. Oh, you can skin as a cat. That's useful. Oh, look at that. Do I just click on it and it triggers a quest? Like, how does that work? Yes! You gotta help us. The elementals, they're stronger than they look, but they come in waves. They took us completely by surprise and we were overcome. Many of my fellow grunts lay dying on the beach. If you could save them, I would be grateful, as would Guard Talk back in Razor Hill. Man, that you needed to know that was a quest there, because I would have passed these guys guaranteed. That's 1, 2. I love that, like, thank you, troll, I was close to death, and all I did was, like, go next to him and just, I don't know, stare at him. I am not a writer, no. I am a tester. So I test the game. Or games, rather. And I'm working in literally the best company ever. I've never had a better job. Ever. Oh, I don't have that one. Spiny lizard. Hold on. We've got to change our team a little bit. I need somebody that's super low level. But not too low. Like, level 3 would be good. Nah, let's just take Winston, whatever. We'll take Winston and we'll take that. That way, whatever happens, we won't. Functionality testing. So we test everything that has to do with gameplay or gameplay elements. Essentially, like when you think about testing a game, that's what you think about. There exists there's LQA, which is localization team, which only translates stuff. There's TQA, which is the technical team, so they take a look at the performance of the game. There's CQA, which is compliance. So those are when you want to submit a game to Sony or Microsoft for approval to be sold on their platforms. Those people make sure that they follow all the guidelines for each company to make sure that the games fit into every guideline possible. And then there's FQA, which is what I'm doing, which is functionality testing, which is testing the gameplay as it is. And lastly, there's DevQA. DevQA is the same as FQA. It's just that instead of being at the publishers or an external company, it is instead inside the dev studio itself. And those teams, usually the DevQA is a very tiny team. They probably have like 5 people. We're way more bigger than that. We have a lot of people working on the projects at one time. And we keep hiring all the time. So, and then, you know, depending on how the projects goes, we ramp up or we ramp down depending on, you know, the projects and stuff that are coming out. I can tell you right now that with all the games that were released recently, we had a lot of work on our plate. Like recently we released Dragon Quest 11, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The games that were announced, Just Cause 4 has been announced and is being worked on. Life is Strange 2 is being worked on and is releasing in 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff. And that's only Square Enix West. That's not even Square Enix period. Square Enix period is so much bigger. And they have their own projects, especially Square Enix Japan. They have like all the Final Fantasy stuff, which we don't know about. There's like the new Kingdom Hearts, I'm guessing they're still working on it. There's like a bunch of stuff. So yeah, crazy things. That's super interesting, Musical. Honestly, I didn't know about that game. Yeah, I hate fake advertising. I hate it. I really do. All right, let's capture Spiny Lizard. Okay. I just don't want to kill it, you know? I love that baby Winston has the gun. It's so great. It's really cool that he does. Boom! Spiny Lizard. Awesome. Oh, there's still one cockroach. Wait. Why don't I see it on the map? Is it an Orgrimmar? No. Huh. Wait, it's not even there. See Pet Battle, and you have like all the locations where it could be. None of them are Durotar. So I'm guessing I have all the. This is a mistake. I have all the pets in this location. Great. So, you know, to give you like a more specific example, if you're curious, wait. No, there's one there. What? What? How can that be? I'm just super confused. Yeah, to give you a better example, like, I could be spending a day just trying to break the game, for example. We call that destructive. Or I could be spending a day only testing audio in the game. Or I could be spending a day, I don't know, testing collisions. So all I do is running around and make sure that I cannot get outside of the boundaries of the game. And make sure that like every single thing that I'm supposed to, that is in front of me in the physical world, I don't go through and walk right through or something, you know? Or I can get stuck, for example. There's a bunch of different things you can do. There's playthroughs, full playthroughs, what we call smoke tests, which is like you just run from A to B super quickly, as quickly as you can, by doing the minimal amount of playing. There's so many things. There's so many systems and different games. And that's, you know, like it gets even crazier if you get like an open world game, because then it's the same thing that I'm doing with Life is Strange. Because Life is Strange, if you've ever played the first game, it's going to give you an idea. These are smaller areas, and they're very confined, and the story is pretty linear, with branching paths of dialogues and stuff, and your actions have consequences and things, but, like, you can't really... Like, it's not an open world by any means. So, imagine if it was, like, an open world, like a Just Cause, for example, or Red Dead Redemption. Then it just becomes ridiculous. Like, it's the same thing that you could do. Like, you'd be doing like a collision testing where you just run around and make sure that you don't clip into trees and rocks and stuff. But imagine where, like, what they do at the beginning of the day, they just give you like a tiny portion of the open world map, and they're like, okay, this tiny little portion there, that is your entire day. And once you're done, you have like a big map, and then you just cross that one tiny bit you did, and that's like, okay, that's done. And then the next day you move on to the, you know, the next tiny areas and stuff. Oh, we're like 200 plus people. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And that's just like, we're, you know, that's FQA, CQA, and TQA. We don't do dev and LQA. These are not in our studio. And yeah. So we're a lot of people. Oh, you do, Winrider. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, I suppose you're not completely useless. Now stay away from my man. Lady, I swear to God, I will smack you across the face. In my cat form. Okay, the scent of the sea hangs about you, Shino. Your efforts may have purchased another day for Razor Hill. I will pass word of your deeds up my chain of command. You have our gratitude. I've already spoken with several orcs that have returned from the beach. All of them told me that you were the one who saved them. Barely. You've done a noble task today, Shino. Loktar Ogar for the Horde. Sure, man. Sure, for the Horde. Why not? Man, I'm really curious to see what kind of BS is this with the cockroach. I don't understand how they can be a cockroach to capture or I don't know what around here. See, it's super, like, I'm almost on top of it right now. I don't get it. Like, where the hell is that cockroach? It's not a vendor. These are guards. That's an air. Like, is it a cave underneath where I'm standing? I don't think so. There's a spiny lizard. Maybe it's like if I fight here, I might have like the added, like a secondary mob in the same fight that is in fact a cockroach. I don't know. Anyway, cockroaches can be gotten elsewhere. That's fine. Oh, dude, no worries. English isn't my first language either. No worries there, man. Oh, and even if it is, even if it is your first language, I'm tired too sometimes. I'll butcher English all the freaking time. There's a quest on there. I mean, I've not gotten it yet, but we can go and pick it up. I seem to remember this area from Vanilla where it was actually... Oh, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's another part. But there was a part where, like, it was actually, like, a gorge. And there were, like, RPs and stuff. And I think since Cataclysm, it's now flooded. Like, the entire gorge has been flooded or something. Hey, look at that. I do have a quest here. Yeah. Uh-oh. These are level 6. 8. I'm also level 8. Okay. Never mind then. We're good. Oh, dude, I need to heal. Wow, bro. See, okay, playing the druid is kind of fun, because if I get in trouble, I just transform really quickly. Like, transforming is instant, which I quite enjoy.
Something you're doing?
Okay, the quillboard are a stain on the land that not even the river can wash away. They told me to evacuate, but I told them that my job was not yet done. Rah! I hate quillboard so much! Will you help me kill them? Sure, man. Sure. It's weird that these quests, you can't just tell them, oh, I've already... You hate them? Oh, that's perfect, because I've already killed 2. It's like, no. I hate them, so you will kill more. It's a good thing my character is mute. Or mostly. Because, man, if I was, like, questing somewhere, and, like, in real life, for example, and somebody told me, like, oh, I need 8 of these, and I'd be like, I've already have 8 of these, and he'd be like, no, I need 8 new more. I don't want yours, I want 8 new, brand new ones. I'd be like, dude, you can shove it. Also, those are all dead. And I don't seem to be able to get any more. Can we get any more? Oh, I guess... Oh, okay, there's a bunch of them here. Okay, sure. And they're all dead. Fantastic. Great. Great. Perfect. Man, look at them. They look great, dude. Look at them. Man, they look awesome. I never actually paid attention to their model before. Look at that. She's female. That one. Shit, 2 at a time? There's no way. Bro, they hurt so much. That is absurd. They hurt way too much. Way too much. The fact that, like, I need to transform in and out of a fight every 5 seconds doesn't really bode well for the future. I feel pretty weak. I can barely do a one-on-one with a mob that is my level. Let alone 2. Although that one is 1 level above, to be fair, but still. I see why people said that, like, they felt weak compared to the Boomkin version, like the version, the Spellcaster version. Because it feels very much like if you're ranged, the game is a lot easier. So much easier. I need a scout. You know what would make sense? For the scouts to actually be scouting, and for the regular quill board to be like here near the camp. But right now, like it seems, even here, like the regular quill boards are like patrolling over there, and all the way down on the other side of that thing. But they're not like. The scout should be the one the furthest away. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, there's a scout of it. Oh, there's a scout here. Perfect. Scouts are all female. Interesting. So sorry, lady. Ragaran appears to have calmed down a bit since your last encounter. Good, good. One step closer to eliminating those beady-eyed, basket-wearing, hog-nosed, two-toed. Ragaran's anger is clearly rising again. Hunchbacked, squealing, prickly, no good, gnome-loving, kill boar! I will not rest until they're defeated. Slay them all! Ragaran catches his breath. Their stinking lairs are to the north or to the southwest. Okay, bro. Jesus Christ, calm down, man. You're gonna go crazy. Dust Runner. They have battle guards. I guess I feel this weak because I don't have any combo points or anything like that yet. So all I do is like basically no damage or barely. Did I get a new spell? No. I get bear form at level 10. It's gonna make me tankier, but won't make it so that I do more damage though. That's not actually gonna help. Also, I'm not transformed yet. There we go. Hey, Xanafior, that quest reading I done is called Immersion. So, like that. And I freaking love it. It's really cool. Also makes you feel like you're playing more of an RPG instead of just like a big ass window with just text in it. Dude, I cannot wait to have more than one skill. Because this is pretty boring. Oh, shit. Having to heal between each mob is really annoying. Gotta find more of these guys. The battle guard. That's a dust runner. Another one. Okay, this doesn't actually go somewhere. Okay. You know what, Winston? You can go away now. Because that feels kind of weird having you running around and just being pissed. Lots of dust runner. Not many guards. Battle guards, where are you, man? Runner. Another dust runner. Aha! Okay, one. Need another one. Why is there so many dust runners? Aha! There we go. Boom! We did it! Well, actually, let's try with chauffeur. Chauffeur, my man.
Yes.
Again, Regaran appears calmer. You've done well, stranger. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Thank you for killing the quill boar, but maybe you should leave before I fly into another one of my rages. Jesus, dude. Calm your tits. Everything's okay. What now? That guy. Well, okay, it kinda is. But I meant more like no actual heirlooms. It kind of is, but like I don't really count it as an heirloom, to be honest. Well, no, because I'm not even using the weapons. The weapons are not, let's say, equipables. No equipable heirloom. Because I'm not even using the weapons. The weapons